got to make a sacrifice. If you're going to get to the next level, you're going to have to give up something, right? You're going to have to give up something. When I talk about sacrifice, I'm saying give up your current blessings. I need you to know that in order for you to get to that next level, you got to change your thinking. Like, for real, you don't need no money. You don't need no stuff. The one thing you need to do to go where you've never gone before, to have what you never had before, is to change the way you think. You're not where you want to be. You thinking of negative stuff. You talking negativity, right? You in that negative zone. You feeding off of negativity. You talking to negative people. You watching negative stuff.
Jumping up and down the floor, my head is an animal. And once there was an animal, it had a son that mowed the lawn.
All men are created equal. Some work harder in preseason. The most important thing is this: to be able at any moment to sacrifice what you are for what you will become. At any moment. Some of you can make sacrifices when Monday Night Football is not on. You can make a sacrifice. But when the game come on, for some reason, you just attach to it. For some of you, when your favorite show come on, you can make sacrifices on Sunday when ain't nothing going on. I'm talking about going deep now, giving up stuff. Watch what it says. To be able at any moment to sacrifice what we are for what we can be. I don't do well in math. You're right. You ain't never studied. I want you to go look yourself in the mirror and I want you to vow to be amazing. The difference between people who talk about it and people who do it is one simple word: application. They hear it and they don't just hear it, they digest it. And when they digest it, boom, they do something with it. Most of you say you want to be successful, but you don't want it bad. You just kind of want it. You don't want it badder than you want to party. You don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Some of you love sleep more than you love success. And I'm here to tell you today, if you're going to be successful, you've got to be willing to give up sleep. You got to be willing to work off for 3 hours of sleep, 2 hours. If you really want to be successful, some days you're going to have to stay up 3 days in a row. Because if you go to sleep, you might miss the opportunity to be successful. That's how bad you got to want it. You got to go days without, listen to me, you got to want to be successful so bad that you forget to eat.
In order to get what you want in your life, part of getting it is knowing what you have to give up in order to have that. And a lot of people, they're not willing to give up their time. They're not willing to give up their money. They're not willing to give up some energy and effort. They're not willing to make a risk. They're not willing to take a chance to risk failure and adversity and rejection in order to get to where they want to go. And I think it's important to understand is that sacrifices are always required. The sooner that you can accept that you're going to have to give something up and come to grips with that, then the closer you're going to be towards getting what you want. You know, if you want to achieve financial success, it's not going to come without hard work. It's not going to come without sacrifice. You're going to have to give up some of your evenings and your weekends, the time that you spend in front of the TV, the time that you spend watching YouTube videos, the time that you spend, you know, hanging out with your friends and your family and going on adventures and spending money on different things that aren't really helping you to get ahead in your life. You're going to have to give some of that up in order to get what you want.
The people that are going to increase their sales, the people that are going to change their lives, the people that are going to recover their health, the people that are going to build their lives and start all over again from scratch are people who believe it's possible. The people who fail are the people who suffer from possibility blindness. When you want to increase your performance in life, they say the people that are successful in any area of life, you must be willing to do the things today others won't do in order to have the things tomorrow others won't have. If you want to make it in any area in life, you've got to go all out. All you can do is all you can do, and all you can do is enough. But make sure you do all you can do.
Jumping up and down the floor, my head is an animal. And once there was an animal, it had a son that mowed the lawn. The son was an okay guy. They had a pet dragonfly. The dragonfly ran